Let's talk.
What you trying to say? What you trying to do? Kick off your shoes, get in the mood, and let's talk. 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 Don't be a fool with what's on the news. You can't lose with my point of view. Now let's talk. 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 Let's talk.
Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Real Talk Conversation. My name is Anna.
Let's
This is
talk.
Girl Talk. My name is Kendall.
My name is Kailyn. I'm Tulin.
I'm Jamie. And now we're about to get down and dirty and discuss questions. The first one is, would you talk to a guy who have bad breath or stink or have an odor to them?
Probably not. I mean, I feel like you should be able to smell yourself. So that's really unattractive. Like,
That's very unattractive.
something very nah.
That's very unattractive.
I guess my first question would be, what's up with your hygiene? You know, where
That
you
says a
coming
lot
from?
about
How
you.
was you brought up? You know,
Yeah.
like you don't know better than this. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know people don't always smell themselves, depending on.
No, that's
Lord, I'm trying to be nice about it, but
Well, you don't gotta be nice about it.
right. No, you should always.
people don't smell themselves. Okay, they don't rate with the fun because that's all they know. But at the same time, you got to consider some people have medical conditions that actually do cause them to either have bad breath or they sweat more or stuff like that. So I personally still couldn't talk to a person like that, on a serious basis, but I would still respect them knowing that, hey, there's nothing you can really do about it because it's your medical condition having you smelling a certain type of way or being a type of way. I guess you just gotta take 1 or 2 more showers than everybody else do throughout the day, but if somebody just really don't take care of themselves, that's just nasty.
So what if you in the club and somebody in there dancing or something and they funk they mustard, just waving their mustard
Well, I feel
around?
like you should have slapped some
Like,
damn
come on.
deodorant on your arm. Like, that doesn't work.
She's just waving their mustard
I
around.
mean,
Like,
I understand everybody's sweaty clothes because it be hot as hell.
It do.
Hot as
But at the
hell.
same time,
Right.
take
It's
a
called a shower.
before you go to the club.
Yeah.
You ever been to the club and then you smell somebody you know damn well they ain't take no shower before they came out?
Hell
That's a
yeah.
different
Like, you ain't take no goddamn bird bath. I mean,
Sweaty
shit.
sweaty
Stop it.
balls.
Wash your ass, especially if you know you're gonna be funky. Wash your behind. That's not cool to be
And
up on
balls.
people like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
That shit matter.
they get to sweat too and they stink.
Yeah, throw some powder underneath them things. Something,
And
baby.
then they're the first ones to be all up in your face talking about hey girl. No.
Right.
Back the hell up.
Yo, that's
You kind of think about too, like, okay, you get to really get to know the person, and then, okay, y'all end up doing stuff, intimate and all that. I mean, you gonna smell it. I mean, I don't know how y'all gonna.
you gonna smell it before they even take their drawers already
Right, I
off.
can't-
Oh my
I can't do it. See, like,
Ugh.
Yeah, that plays into my character. I can't do it. Like, you
Then
know about to
I'm-
have me looking out here thinking you don't nope. Stay over there, I'm stay over here.
and
I
the
can't
whole,
do it.
the
They
whole
make you
breath thing.
scratch.
I think you should just.
So what about people from I'ma say certain cultural or backgrounds that just have a different type of body smell to them? Does that make sense? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What about that?
Because some people don't believe in deodorant. You know,
No, they
Or
don't.
the seasoning that they eat,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Yeah, because it do come through the pores.
It does.
Yeah, it comes through your pores.
Your diet matters to that.
Yes, it does.
It really does.
So how would you handle that? Let's say you meet this person and at first, it's really y'all not on that type of level. So, you build a friendship with that person, whatever. Which I mean, I'm not gonna, scold you because you're from a different culture and you just smell a certain way.
But I feel like if you like them or you care about them or you respect them or you love them, you tell them.
Right, yeah.
And if they do the same for you, like I feel like they should be able to take that and like, okay, she's not being mean, but she's trying to tell me like, look, I need to freshen up, I need to do a little bit better in this section. But yeah, I feel like if you love and respect them, like you should let them know what's up.
That's really interesting you bring that up. I actually have a friend of mine, and she married a man that has, a different type of body smell. I'm put it that way. And she'll tell you, she'll be like, I know he smells. We have tried everything from different deodorants, different soaps, changing the diet. It won't go away. That's just his body smell.
Well, then you need to go to the doctor. You feel the appointment and figure that out.
You better soak in some baking soda.
I'm telling you.
Fish in that water.
She married him though. I mean, I don't know how she did it.
I don't know how she did it.
That's love right there.
And he's a good guy. He's really good. It's a good man. They just had a baby. He take care of his family like he's supposed to. But Lord, whoo.
I mean, I guess it's to each his own,
I'm about to say, yeah, that's no show boat. That's all you.
Some people can handle it.
Some people can, some people can't.
And I want to know people that can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't put food in front of a pat.
I like to eat on there like some cracker.
I'm about to have that over here. Like, what y'all
So, my next question would be, would you talk to a guy with kids? Even if like
And that baby mama crazy too.
Wait, hold on. But first, would you talk to a guy with kids? Even if like you're married or you have a boyfriend, just hypothetically, would you?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm married to one with kids, so yeah.
At first, because okay, I'm 22. So
Yeah.
at first, I was like,
Right.
that's enough for me, dog, because I feel like I'm young and stuff, and I don't get nobody stepmom. But now, it's like I don't care. Like now, I'm okay with it because if I like the person and they have kids, it's nothing that I can do about it except love their kids or enjoy their kids because that's what they love. So why would I not love what they love?
Not all men with kids are bad. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah.
But you come across a few that have children. They don't even tell you that they have children. Yeah, that's messed up.
Yeah.
But then you have those who have crazy baby mamas and crazy baby daddies. I mean, I don't know. And I don't like to deal with other women, especially if they have a crazy baby mama or a crazy baby daddy. I don't know how to deal with that, period. Because at the end of the day, I'm trying to look out what's best for your child. Yeah. Not only just for me, but for your child. Like I love your child just as much as I love mine.
Hi, I'm Eva.
Yeah.
I think it just depends on the person's maturity level. At the end of the day, like either you can handle a person with kids or you can't.
But a lot of
you gotta include the baby
mama too,
Yeah.
or either the baby daddy. Like if a dude talks to a woman that has a crazy baby daddy, like that's same just as bad as a baby mama.
As far as like the child's original parent, like mother or dad, how would you, if you're talking to a guy, how would you want him to handle baby mama? Like if she comes to you, do you want to have to deal with baby mama yourself, or should the guy that you're talking to handle that for you? Because some guys just let the baby mama talk to the girlfriend or whoever. Crazy.
No, I feel like we should both handle it. Like at the end of the day, we should, if we in a relationship together, we both should handle the situation. But if it's getting out of hand to the point to where you need to talk to your baby mama, then you need to talk to your baby mama before I say something.
Right.
Because I'm going to slap on her face.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
My thing with that is, in the end of the day, if I'm stepping into a commitment with someone that has children prior to our relationship, you come in a package. So it's not just you, your kids come with you, okay? I'm gonna love your kids regardless. Now who doesn't come in that package is whoever you have them kids with.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
not my business.
Yeah.
Right? So whatever you got going on with that person, if you need my support, I will support you and I will be there for that kid or them children, depending, whatever. But whatever goes beyond that, you gotta handle that. That's you. That's you and her. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? If it's something like major decisions having to be made to where it's like, hey, we considering having child move from mama's house to daddy's house and now we're living together, then yes, that pertains to me too. But everything other than that, beyond a certain point, I don't need to be involved. Don't involve me. You know, that's not my drama. That's not my business. I wasn't there when y'all conceived that child, so y'all drama ain't my drama.
So do y'all feel like you should have a talk with the baby mama? If it's like
Most
if
is
it's
necessary.
around.
Now, first off, I'm the type of person that, yes, I need to know who you are around my children. So, yeah, I'm going to want to have a sit down and have a conversation with you, or either just get a vibe from you and see how it is, because I don't want my kids around somebody who don't want to tolerate them or
But
don't
at the end
like
of the day,
them.
what can you do about that? You can't.
You're right.
If you know, if you with someone, you have children with someone, whoever they choose to be with, that's who they choose to be with. You can't withhold your children from their biological parent just because you like who they with. But what you can do is set boundaries, or you can express, you know, what you will tolerate and what you will not
so
tolerate.
you feel like that the meeting should happen with
I
the
think
girlfriend
you
and
should
the
know
wife
what
with
you're
the baby
dealing
mama?
with.
Yeah, you should know what you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That's a guarantee fact. You should know if the baby mama or the baby daddy is crazy. Period.
But some baby mamas or baby daddy don't want to meet like the new partner.
That's because they still stuck on the person that they still
Just
stuck on their
different
baby mama, or
story,
they still stuck on the baby daddy.
You know, not just that, they just bitter.
Yeah.
A lot
bitter.
of people are bitter. It's like, I don't want you, but I also don't want to see you do better or do
With
different.
somebody else.
You know what I mean? It's like, if I do it, it's okay, but if you do it, it's a problem, because for some reason I still feel entitled to that. And it's like, it don't work like that, you know? A lot of people have an issue seeing someone that they were in a relationship with prior be better for somebody else, because they're like, why you ain't do that for me? It's not that they still want the person, it's just that disappointment. It could be anything from hatred to disappointment to unfulfilled expectations to, you know, just plain up bitterness. And a lot of times I think it also makes people question themselves, because they're like, why he didn't do that for me? Why she didn't do that for me? What, I wasn't good enough? Why he treat me like this? Why she do me like that?
It's also
But
like
that's
a give and take,
it's just
but
insecure, in my opinion.
some people bring out different parts of an individual
Yeah,
that you
exactly.
may not be able to do.
Exactly.
So
Because at the end of the day, my philosophy is, there are a lot of good men and a lot of good women out there, but not everybody gonna be good for you, and you ain't gonna be good. Yeah, you ain't gonna be good for everybody. I might go and you know, treat you like garbage because we just, you know, and not that I'm doing it intentionally, but maybe it's what you bring to the table brings out the worst in me. You know,
Y'all don't bond. Y'all don't bond like you and that person do. Like.
Right. But I feel like when you have your person, you just gonna be the best version of yourself. If you're not the best version of yourself, that's not your person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is true.
So say you meet a guy, y'all having sex the first night, or you holding out? Because I mean, I think that we all kind of grown.
That's called a one night stand. If I'm having sex the first night, that's called a one night stand.
Now, I think if you still meet a guy, you know, afterwards.
I think I'm gonna hold out.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to see
holding
what I want to see what he all about.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I'm holding out.
not every
every night.
you know,
Depends on how you
first
vibe,
first.
you know.
If I'm playing on that dangerous side, that's called a one night stand. I
It
ain't
just all
trying.
depends.
I mean, you could be holding out today, and he played that little game with you for 6 months
And
just
still
because he
cut you
wants
off.
something.
You know,
And then
and
one
still
time,
better.
it's like, you know, the
Right.
chase is over now, you know.
Yeah, I done caught it.
Yeah, or you can
sure
have that
right.
one guy and you just blow his mind that first night, and he's like, you know what? That's a people, man. Like, we vibing like that.
Yeah.
So I
It
don't
just
think there's
depends.
there's not an ultimate like answer to that. I think it just depends on what feels right to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment,
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, but if I'm guaranteed you, if I'm gonna have sex with a guy on the first night, that's called a one night stand. That means I don't want to have no.
Right.
I don't have nothing else to do to you. If I see you in public, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's very one night stand, that's for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
So then to piggyback off of that, do you think, because guys think that we can't have like a no strings attached, because I mean females, we're emotional.
Very, very emotional.
So do you
Yes,
feel
we
like
are.
you would be able to have that type of relationship where you can just have sex with somebody, not catch feelings, and y'all continue to do
That's
it?
so
Yes.
I learned from the best.
I had sex with a guy, and I don't talk to him. I see him. We don't speak. None of that. Like it was one time. It was it.
No, but I'm not saying one time. I'm talking about continuously.
Yes.
Like I got a lot of brothers, so I can play the game just like y'all can play the game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think dudes too really just think that we get attached so much to where like we can't be like them. You know what I'm saying? But
because
they
a dude, yes, a
Exactly.
dude can go out and mess with a female and don't have no feelings in the world whatsoever for her, and then come back home and lay next to his girlfriend or his wife or whatever, and don't even think about the female that he went out there and smashed. I can do the same thing. Now, on the first podcast, my husband said, well, what happened? What happened with me? I caught feelings for you. It was a different situation. But before him, man, no. What it's going to be is I'm going to have one partner that I have sex with, and the rest of y'all, you're going to give me what I want, or you can move the fuck home. It's like that. That's how it was.
It's just so funny when we not getting attached and the man like, so why is she not feeling me? Like,
cause y'all do the same thing.
what?
It don't matter. It's just
and they're shocked. Like, yeah, we can do the same thing.
The thing
You make
is,
it make me cooler.
they want to call the female a hoe,
Yeah.
but
Yes,
they have
you are
no
It's a double standard thing when it comes to that. Like, if a woman goes out there and do it, we're called whores. But if a man go out there and do
he the man.
right, they worship the ground and walk on.
Exactly.
It's a double. That's not right. It's a double standard thing.
Friends and all.
But at the end of the day, I grew up independent, so I'm independent, so I don't need no man. Like, I can do what you can do for me, myself. So,
True.
what really do I need you for?
Now,
So
you
you
got
gotta
some
bring
penis.
something else to the table.
Nothing but some penis.
You feel me?
All of them got.
She just look at a dildo or something. But I
You
mean,
feel me? At the end of the day, I'm independent. I can bring everything you bring it to the table. So what else can you bring to me?
Some of them dildos feel better than
I'm gonna bring some romance into that real quick, okay? And that's your person. It's not that you need them for them to do stuff for you, but you need them because they are who they are. Right? And you want that for you. You want that for your future. You want that for whatever. But you want it and you need it because it makes you happy. Right?
Right.
It don't mean I need you because I need someone to take out the trash, change light bulbs, or whatever. You know, bring home money. I got all that, right? But once we click, you like that zing. You that part of me. So now, if you missing something that's missing, that's what I need you for, right?
Yeah.
Right.
But I don't know if y'all believe in love at first sight.
It happens. I do.
I think it's rare.
It's very.
I know Lord knows when I first met my husband, I was like, who is you? Get out of my face. I do not like you, bro. Like, I do not like you. Go away. Disappear. And it's so funny because I just mentioned it a couple of days ago with some of my friends and my girlfriends and me. We were talking. And I'm like, oh Lord, like when I first met him, I couldn't stand him. I promise you I couldn't stand him. I just did not like him. And
Can I ask you why?
Because I can't put it in words. It just his whole personality, everything else, it just didn't sit right with me. It's like, you too much, like get out of my face. Why you all up over me? Like move, give me some space. And they was like, well, you married to him now? I was like, yeah, I'm married to him now, And they was like, but you still doing the same shit. I'm like, damn, they hit me. It was like, how? You know what I mean? How did that switch up? Because he became my person. We zang, you know what I mean? So now, if he didn't do that, I'd be like, why the hell you ain't acting like that? Why you not all up over me? Why you not all up my face? Why you not doing all that? You know?
Because once a man change up just a little, once you notice just a little change up, you like, something
Something off.
Right.
Something is off.
Yes.
And they don't understand that any little thing that they do is off.
Right.
It's simple as that.
You could be
If Strong come in here and he can do it one day, baby, you good?
Oh yeah, we do.
You good? Yeah, I'm all right. Well, why you acting like that? That's me. But yeah, they don't understand that.
Yeah, we notice every little thing.
We do.
Every little thing.
We do.
Yep.
And this is what I hate. Every time you ask a man, I'm serious. This is what I hate. Every time you ask them, what's wrong with you? What's going on? They always think and assume. Speaking of, they don't want us assuming, right? Why do you always think I'm doing something wrong? I ain't saying okay. Maybe
now you're telling yourself.
Right. You know what I mean?
Right.
So what do you do?
Right.
I'm just having a fallout.
They are
Maybe a
telling
family
themselves
member did
that.
something that you dislike. They got you thrown off. Maybe you just stressing right now. Like, I'm asking you legitimately what's going on. I ain't saying, are you cheating? I ain't say, are you doing dirt? I ain't say, I ain't say none of that. I simply ask you what is wrong. Communicate with me. But men are so quick to just. And I don't
Why you
get
think
it.
I'm cheating on you?
Why you think I'm
Why
doing
you
that?
asking me all these 1,001 questions?
Yeah.
You think I'm talking to somebody else?
I ask questions after questions after
So
questions.
then now,
And I'll ask you that same
I
question a
wouldn't
year
think
from
about
now.
And see, like that same exact
Right, do you hear?
But look, I asked the same question in a different way.
Oh yeah, so but 6 months ago you told me this. He but okay.
Oh,
Right.
I got you.
I got
Don't worry about it.
what you
I'm asking you again in 6 months.
stick around that long.
Exactly.
That's crazy though.
Mhm.
Now another question is, does size matter
Yes it does.
when you have sex?
Yes it does.
The size of what?
Yeah, what is
Size
that?
of his penis
Something about like
matter.
the shoe size?
Does the size of his penis matter?
Yes it does.
Yes, it does.
We can't. I mean, you ain't gotta be like man deal because I do like my uterus intact, but you can't be walking on no being sausage either because I can work that.
I need to get up there and try to ride it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like sticking, I did okay, but
Right.
I don't feel it. Is it in? Yeah.
But
I say I'm
you asked a question about like sex at the first night. I'm telling you, I had one guy and he was waiting. I was like, what's wrong? That's like the first guy that is actually waiting. And then I found out why. And I was like, oh my god.
But you know
It's
what?
like, no more.
Some people
Like,
is
no
like
more.
some size don't matter as long as they can make up in other
But
compartments.
you don't
don't
feel
care.
anything, you know?
Okay, I wouldn't say that like it strictly matters because like that if like she said if that's your person and he just guy and give him so if he lacks in that department, like I said, I will take intimacy over sex any day because I want somebody to cuddle me and be emotional and vulnerable with me. So if you can make up for your
I guess
lack thereof,
I mean, there's
No,
other
I
things
think
that you
it's
can
not
exercise dick, you know, your mouth works too. Right? So, you know what I'm saying?
But then you got some guys who they're small, their mouth don't work.
Don't do that. None of that work.
Oh man.
That's
It
bad.
also depends
So-
on how high your own sex drive is. Like if you're really someone that enjoys it and that needs it and thrives on it, I don't think you could, as much as you love that person, I don't think you would be happy in the moment.
Yeah.
I'm not.
for other
No,
things.
yeah,
Right.
Correct.
Yeah.
But if you're more the passive type, that's not really that important to you. Yeah, you enjoy the act, the pleasure of it while you at it, but it's not what would make you or break you. I don't think you will care too much.
I think it
So-
depends on the love.
I was just
That
about to
too.
say
It
that
depends.
because like
Yeah.
if you have that connection and you love each other, no matter what, your sex is going to be great.
Right.
I feel like that's just me.
Yeah, I
mean,
no, I can't.
And you know what?
Sorta.
And the
I mean,
size
I
doesn't
kinda
matter
have
because
what
some
you
guys
said.
have like a good size, but they don't know how to handle
use
it.
it.
You know, they don't
And
know how to
it's
use it. You know.
But
What is
also,
your
that also
doing?
Yeah.
What is your
it's like they're intimate
Yeah.
as well. So it's like different factors play in that trying to make up for lack thereof.
That is a tricky.
I mean, you could have the most prettiest, thick, long, little penis, whatever you want to call it.
Spit it
And
out.
then just stick it out and stick it in and be done. And I.
Right, but some of them
Yeah.
they're
A
just
little
big
quick
and they don't know what to do with it.
If they don't know how to do it, then that'll meet you.
And then don't you hate this whole, oh Lord, it was so good. Looking for a
what?
And 5
You're
minutes.
gonna look for the answer like, oh yeah, it was good.
Which part? When you stuck it in or you pulled it back out? Because that's about all you last.
Oh, okay. So then that goes back to my next question. Would you guys fake it to make it for them? Or you gonna let them know like, look, this is not working for me? Like,
I'm
we
not
need to try
faking
out.
nothing.
We need to try something.
I'm not.
I mean, I'm gonna give you a
I'm gonna tell you
second.
something.
I think maybe
So
the
you gonna
first
do it
time,
in a fake
maybe the
mode
first time
or-
you was scared or something, you were just trying to fill out my body or something. Next time we gotta sit down and talk about it like, hey, I ain't come, so what's going on?
Do you have to come in?
Baby, you said you can't laugh.
Yeah, if he come out, he come too.
I have to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have to. And if I don't come,
It makes you angry.
yes.
It makes you angry.
Yes.
Just not built up.
Right. I'm ready. Yes.
And then it feels like, okay, so he just come and you know we done, and I didn't come, so you.
And
you
I'm
just
sitting there
wanted to-
looking at
you
him
just
like
wanted to
this.
get off. You feel me? Like, so what am I to you if you not taking?
I mean, I don't see it like that.
I mean, at some point you gotta think like that though.
Yeah.
If he's your man, he gonna make sure.
He's gonna make sure
that
That
you're
you're
wrong.
straight.
Yeah, that he please you. And
That you straight.
Yeah.
At least, I mean, finish off eating
Yeah,
or something.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know, like.
Do something,
You gotta get toys or something. Come on now, like.
Come on now.
You
Something.
gotta get creative out here.
Exactly.
So-
recoup, go for round 2. Shit.
So
Round
Exactly.
I'm tired.
I need you to replenish around. You need some water?
Exactly.
You want me to
get
get
some juice?
You need a protein bar?
What is it? What do you need? 'Cause we can.
So if a guy comes to tell you that he don't eat the box, but he wants you to suck his little penis.
No, that's not what it is.
That's not the box. That's irritating.
No.
If your mouth don't work, my mouth don't work.
If you don't eat the box, I can't be with you. All
No.
I'm saying is put your mouth where your mind is.
Yeah. How many times would you have sex with your mate or your spouse or your lover throughout the week? And how many times will you give them head or they give
I like
you
having
head?
sex all the time.
Yeah, I mean.
You know, I'm just a sexual
I guess
person.
I
something
know.
old.
Very, very.
Like,
I don't know, wait a minute, for everybody to say they want to have sex all the time, y'all got
I can't. I'm good.
no, I don't have that.
You give me about 3-4 times a week. I'm good.
Yeah, about 3
But once a day though, I can't go back to back multiple times. I got to rejuvenate. You know,
Yeah.
let
You
me.
rejuvenate within that 15 minutes.
So
I
what do
can't.
you do when you have
See,
a
you
partner
young.
that has a different sex drive than you? So let's say you're really active and then you know, run into someone and y'all really click, but that person is extremely passive about it, or vice versa. What do you do then?
That's tough.
It's not
Are
gonna
you,
work out.
would you be happy in the long run?
No.
It's not gonna work out for the long term.
It's not. But then, if you love that person the way you say you love them, you will make sure that they're satisfied.
But you know what? At the same time, I really do think that women have an easier time tolerating these type of things than
Yeah,
Then
that's
guys
true.
do.
Yeah,
That's true.
because we can get us. Don't worry about it. The guys, they still want more, more. And you just let them go on about their business, or you jack them off, or you give them a little head, you know, and then that be good. But us, on the other hand, I'm Gucci. I don't have to have sex every day. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I don't have to have sex every day with you just to make sure that you're happy and you're satisfied. You should be happy, satisfied regardless.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of the whole, like, maybe their sex drive is different, that could play a part in, like, age. So my question would be, would you date somebody that was, like, older than you or younger than you?
I don't date nobody younger than me, period. I feel like every boy that's young, that's under me, they a boy. No offense. Y'all, they have little boy minds. But you also have the ones that are older, they have boy minds
Yeah, I was
as well.
about to say, yes, yeah.
But it's rare that you come across those. But the young ones, I don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
All of
you,
them are.
just from experience, comparing myself to being in my 20s and now being in my 30s, it does matter. Age matters a lot. But what also matters is their background, their upbringing,
Yeah.
what they have experienced in their so many years of life. You know, you can meet someone today that's 4 or 5 years older than you, but they have no life experience. They still do not have what you're needing out of that person when it comes to responsibility or, you know, seeing certain things.
That also plays them into their mom was around all the time as well too. Because if a guy's mother is always around
and he's sheltered.
Yeah.
Yes.
That plays a big part in it. And then if you got both, if you find a guy that you in love with and both parents are in the household, then you might not hit the gold mine, because now it all depends on how that guy father is treating his mom. If he's treating his mom like a queen, you're gonna get treated like a queen. But if he's treating his mom like crap, you're gonna get treated like crap.
And watch everything that you do.
Yeah.
Every little thing.
I know that people like to believe that they will never be like their parents.
But it's something that you unintentionally learn.
Yes.
It's-
And it's not that you can't unlearn it, but some
You have to
things
take
are
the, you have
just
to take the
not going
steps
to
because I feel like when you get
Cause
older,
God knows I look just, I act just like Annie in some cases. I act just like my mama.
But just looking at if you look around you, further than the circle that you surround yourself with on a daily basis, you'll notice that a lot of people at your age level, you know, the same age group as you, are all stuck at so many different stages. Some of them are, you know, got 3 houses, a motorcycle, 2 cars, whatever. Like they have achievements, and I'm bringing up material stuff right now because I think that'll make it easier to understand in comparison. And then you have some 40-year-olds, they ain't got shit to show for it. You know what I mean? They live in a rundown apartment. This, that, and the third, and never really worked a day in their life, you know, stuff like that. And then you look at some 22-year-olds that are like, you know, banking because they always been working, they doing this, they doing that, and they really built something for themselves to have a vision. And I think that's a lot of times that's to you. You gotta look at a person's mind. It don't matter the age. When it comes to that, you gotta look at a person's mind. But fact is, certain things come to an understanding with time. Okay, your views, your outlooks, your morals, your ethics, your standards. So at 22, I might be cool with going out to the club Thursday through Sunday and still working like a slave Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? And I'm fine.
That was
But when
once
you-
me.
Mhm.
But when you get older,
Your values change. You don't value that nightlife no more. You don't value, you know, and a lot of times I think when women date younger men, depending on the standard these women have for themselves, they have a hard time accommodating that childlike behavior. That's what
I
I'm
can
calling
definitely
it.
attest to that because from my experience between my past boyfriends and even my ex-husband,
Mhm.
we were about the same age. Everybody that I used to talk to was about the same age, and it was just always that, like a little kid. Like I'm not your mama. Like I feel like once you hit a certain age, you should grow the hell up.
basically.
So, in my preference for me, I feel like somebody a few years older than me is good for me because it's like I'm already for 22. I'm pretty mature for my age. Like that nightlife stuff, don't do. I'm a homebody. I already had that because when I was younger, I did
Okay.
that earlier.
But I want you to do this now. So say you meet someone that got married young, was tied down for their whole younger, you know, lifetime period. And now that they're divorced from their first marriage or they got out of a serious long year relationship, they wilding out. It takes them back to what they missed out on. So you can't make it age specific.
But I'm
They
just saying
have
like
that.
somebody that just probably a little bit more mature. So I guess like you said, not really so much older, but I just feel like we have to be on the same mindset, and the
Right.
same path.
Right.
And my thing is like when people say, "Oh, because he's young," I understand. Okay, men don't mature as fast as women, but at the same time, like, come on now,
What
like,
is your upbringing? What did you see your mom and daddy do at home?
Yeah.
it's just
Like,
it's,
come on now.
it's aggravating at times because like our age, my age, you can't really just find a mature guy. You can't find that. Somebody that's on your level, somebody that you want to grow with and build with, and like do grown up stuff. You know, not no little kids.
It is
stuff.
rare to find that within our
Have
age.
a business or
Yeah.
something like.
It's just because the experience isn't there yet. You know,
Yeah.
the having it out your system, the having lived it, you know,
Yeah.
all of that, it's not there yet. You gotta progress through that. So sometimes you find someone that you can do all this together with. Y'all grow together, you know, as a unit, and you do get through the childish, the childlike, the young adult, and then the we're maturing into being these settled folks, right? And it works out because you guys have the same mindset. You enjoy doing the same, you know, shenanigans, whatever the case may be.
Or the woman just has patience.
Or she has a lot of patience.
A lot of
You know,
patience.
A lot of
You
patience.
also have the
willing to go
females
through
that
it.
act just like the guys too. They
That's
young minded.
Mhm.
They have kids. They are a child,
Mhm.
and they still a young minded and don't know what to put first. They don't know you need to put your child before that. Clubbing, before you feel like you want to spend your money on yourself, before you want to go vacationing. It's your child comes first, period.
What you trying to say? What you trying to do? Kick off your shoes, get in